ignore the fact that I'm a bit wet. I'm just out of shower. But that doesn't matter to you. Why would you care? But what you do care about is this. It's League Cup final day. This is our first chance at one of the top trophies. Top domestic trophies in Scotland. There is only 3 top ones, to be fair. The League Cup, the Scottish Cup, and the League. League Cup's the third of them all, funnily enough, and it's the first one to reach the final in. We have that today. But first, we take on St Mirren in the league. Let's get to it. This Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Elgin Experiment. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Last time we were here, it was our semi-final victory. And we followed it up with a 2-1 win over Kilmarnock. They took the lead on 17 minutes, but Fraser Hornby equalised from the penalty spot on the halfway point, 3 minutes divided on time of the first half, before Declan Feeney got an early second half goal, to give us the win. So we also followed that up after the international break with a 2-1 loss. They took a 2-goal lead before we got 1 goal back on 70 minutes, and we followed up with a 0-0 draw with Motherwell. Chris McCarthy was sent off in that game, so he is unavailable for today's game against St Mirren. This then is our lineup. In goals will be Sands. Back 3 of Keenan, Manuel and Tynan. We'll get into why in a minute. O'Halloran on the right wing back. Towler left wing back with Patrick and Villa. Caper up the 2 defensive midfield positions. No, we're not. Kane's coming back in there. I didn't realise he was fit. Yeah, that's fine. O'Toole, Jan and Feeney being that front 3 for us. On the bench, Diamond, Gallagher, Said, Chambers, Villa, El Hadoui, Miles Hornby, and Miller. Moanga is injured. Hopefully. In fact, I don't think Gez's going to be back time for... Oh no, yes, he's only got a tight glance. He'll be back for the Cup final. Avery, who was a massive doubt for the Cup final, will probably be fit for it fully. But yeah, that's why Tynan is there. Ondrai is out injured. He is, if I remember correctly, missing. Yeah, pulled down cloggers. He is definitely missing the final, sadly. So will be Mwanga in there probably for that game. Let's get to it. As you can see on the league table, we are 6 points clear of Hearts. We are on equal points with St Mirren, so a win today would give us a 3-point gap over them, and it would also, if results score away with the Hibernian and Kilmarnock game, take us above Kilmarnock with a game in hand. Rangers running away with the league on 42 points. The nearest team to them currently is Aberdeen on 34. We're not changing from our control possession. It is what we're now building this team into. Depending on how we play, we can also switch him to Feeney up by front, and then have O'Toole and Jan both as number 10s. But we'll see how this game goes in the first place. We have started looking now at pre-contracts and things for some players. We are currently scouting a couple we'd looked at before, just to get a more recent opinion on them. Sadly, the 2 players we're looking at, they don't have an interest in discussing anything with us just now. They want to keep their options open till the end of the season, which, do you know what? Totally respect. That's what their agent said when we had a wee chat with the agent. So we haven't even attempted to have those contract talks, which I think is fair. We're not in a mad rush. It is only beginning of December. But we're probably going to be going into January looking for a wing back, probably in the right-hand side, if I'm being honest. We've already told Gallagher's contract won't be renewed. I think Tynan is the same, or is it Diamond? The fact I can't remember the dude's name. Diamond is always a bad sign. But that's probably the only position we're definitely going to at least try and sign somebody. I'm not saying we will. There might be nobody I want to sign, but that's something we'll look at. Maybe a defensive mid on loan, just because we do seem to be short there. If we get injuries, we are pretty short with the 4 guys we've got. So yeah, that's the kind of plan going into January. But obviously things can change if players get sold or injuries, what have you. What I will say is I'm not liking the fact that we are meant to be playing control possession. We've had 27% of the ball. which means we're not controlling possession. Poor passing seems to be our issue at the moment. Poor passing, probably a bit of poor movement. We have just come off that game midweek, but it shouldn't really be an issue. That is horrific. That deserved to be 1-0 up, I'm not going to lie. Great save by Sands, poor finishing by their striker. Pick whichever one you want. Both are probably valid. Not that it makes much of a difference right now, but Kilmarnock are getting beat. Yeah, no, breaking forward. He didn't really have the pace to keep going. Cynical Phil gets the St Mirren defender in the book. I don't know what Taylor was really trying to do there, but he probably picked what feels like the worst option he could have. Instead of just marking his man, he got between two of them, but nowhere near either. Not ideal. Well, Howden looks pretty tired. Taylor's having a bad game, so is Patrick. Can't really do much about. I guess Carrick could bring on Gallagher, but that doesn't seem like a great option. Tell you what, the way things are going, Patrick is definitely coming off at half time. We'll just bring on Villa. Right. Simple balls, please. Don't need to force it. We do not need to force it. Unlucky. Just don't lose it. With this back three, somebody should always be free for a pass, really. There's no real excuse to not just play a simple ball. Got to play it wide, and he does. O'Halloran. Oh, he takes so long, he doesn't get the ball in. Probably should have put the cross in a bit sooner. Feeney takes a good turn, and that is a great finish. It's 8th goal of the season. Great strike from Declan Feeney. Well done. Frustration a little bit. Definitely could have got a cross in from O'Halloran. Worked in a favour that we didn't. Look at this touch from Feeney. Just rolls the defender. Gets it on his left. Cuts it across goal. And it goes in the other corner. We take the lead here. In a game that, going by the stats, oh fuck, and stuff, we probably don't deserve. The fact we've just lost O'Halloran isn't great. I'm hoping that's just a knock of some form, and that he'll be fit for the cup final. So now we've had to make that sub just for half time. It means we have now used one of our stoppages. Still bringing off Patrick. Oh, they did get the assist. Oh, okay, let's just leave it as is. 2 more stoppages we can make. 4 subs remaining. As we have, I guess, the lead against the run of play. Dag just gives away a stupid foul. The fact that O'Halloran's went off injured, I'd probably have put him at left back before Gallagher in this game, just because of the form O'Halloran's been in. But he is playing really bad. Let's bring Tony Gallagher on. He can come in as a wing back. Jan's not having the best of games. Let's bring on Hornby. And let's bring on Miles. That leaves us with 1 more stoppage remaining and 1 more sub we can make. Jan was having the best of games. O'Toole, he went up to 6.7 just as took him off, but he wasn't really doing much. And didn't see him create anything. He wasn't even involved in any of the like retaining possession that we were seeing, which is kind of disappointing, I must admit. Did somebody just get injured, or has that just popped up for no reason? Okay, I must have hit something by accident as I went and checked that we are actually recording audio. And we are. Feeney still trying to chase down the ball. Hornby's probably not the best for pressing. Well done, Feeney. Gets it to Hornby. Slots it through for Miles. Oh, he doesn't have the pace. Unlucky. A better pass and we could have been away there. But well done, Manuel. Does enough to just nick the ball. But we can't keep a hold of it. Gallagher heads it back. Didn't need to. And now it's a cross in for St Mirren. It's a goal. A mistake there from Tony Gallagher. Leads to a St Mirren equaliser. He didn't know he didn't have anyone following him. Oh, that's not great. is a draw fair result. Probably we're just going to bring on Villa. Patrick is knackered. Excuse me. So is Feeney, but he's a most likely goal option. So as what it is. Can we get second? I doubt it. We have been second best today. At this point, we couldn't hold on and sneak the 3 points. Whew, I thought that was going to be another one. A point's not great, but it does take us above Kilmarnock with that game in hand. Satisfying result, nobody gives a chance. Strange. One thing we haven't done yet this season is look at the wages for the whole league and see where we sit in that table. We are going to do that just now. But yeah, ourselves and St Mirren now have overtook Kilmarnock just on goal difference alone. We've now played the same amount of games as Falkirk, although they might play tomorrow. But even taking that aside, we're 2 points behind Falkirk. We're 5 behind St Johnstone. Like, mid-table is not beyond the realms of possibility at the moment. Just need to take each game as it comes. O'Halloran is out with a twisted ankle. He's definitely missing the final. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just want to check. Yep, so Falkirk are playing tomorrow, so they will then have that extra game over us. But let's look at what we wanted to, which was team detailed. We haven't done this. Okay, so we have the 6th highest wage budget. Jesus Christ. By some quite considerable distance. £2 million a year more than St Mirren's. So these are the teams that we should, on paper, be ahead of. Does that mean we're underperforming? No, I think it means that we're probably overspending wages on some players, which is to be expected at the moment, until our reputation kind of matches the money we've got. What I will say is we're about £1 million behind Hearts, and that's when it jumps up again. Not great, not the worst. Now, everything focuses down to the final. Join me in just a second as we try and pick up the first piece of silverware of the season. We're back. It is the biggest game we have ever had right now. One change, two changes. Dag replaces injured O'Halloran. Mwanga comes back into the team. Tynan drops to the bench. Diamond drops out. We're not going to play Avery, even though it's a cup game. We're sorry. His contract's up at the end of the season, but there's also a goalkeeper at St Mirren who's probably just a little bit better. His contract's up at the end of the season. So if I can't get that guy in a pre-contract, I might just renew Avery's for a year. Nothing else really changed outside of what I said about signings beforehand. Let's go to... Oh, there is one issue. So I promised Elliot Mills would sit and have a negotiate a contract at the end of the season, but I did it in-game a couple of days ago. He wanted to be a regular starter, guaranteed, and I was like, you're a squad player. He's like, yeah, but I want to be regular. I'm like, you're a squad player. Talks just broke down. We could not get past the first hurdle. I am not guaranteeing him to be a regular starter when we have O'Toole and Jan, who can both play number 10, ahead of him. No. So if that means we need to try and punt him in January to stop him being upset or whatever, we'll do it. I don't really... It'd be annoying, but we'll do its best overall. I am a bit nervous today, I'll be honest. We need everyone to perform. Feeney, give it McCarthy. Inside to Feeney, give him it. Oh, he doesn't give it back. It's a great ball for Jan. Oh, he's missed. That was a chance. Oh, I am actually nervous. I think our former player, Finlay Marshall's playing against us today. Oh, Marty Ryan has officially joined Shelbourne. The permanent transfer part clause in his loan deal has now taken place. It was a mandatory one anyway, so he is now joined for like 40 grand or whatever. O'Toole. Stephen O'Toole. His name is Stephen O'Toole, right? I don't care. We're 1-0 up, and it's Kane. Guess about Jan. And O'Toole just uses his pace he's got. Runs. Left-footed finish. past Gardyne. It gives us the lead here at Hampden. Stephen O'Toole. Maybe etching his name in the history books. This is... Owen Farker's playing against us. Pardon me. This is our first ever League Cup final appearance. This is Falkirk's second ever League Cup final appearance. It's a historic game for that nature. Probably a historic nature that the two recently newly promoted teams reached the final of the competition as well. Get it clear. I'm glad Mwanga's back. The three players that are currently playing there, Keenan, Manuel and Mwanga, they all link up pretty well together. They all have little nice wee green bars. They all playing well, which is good. We need that bit of harmony and unity and a bit of connection. I can't think of the word I'm looking for here. Relationship. We need those good relationships, especially in the heart of defence, especially with this back three. We need them to pretty much all know each other's game inside out. But we have to the lead. Some players aren't playing particularly well. Dag. But I'm not going to criticise. Don't have another option for right back that isn't Tony Gallagher right now. So I'm not going to just kind of go guns blazing on it. Poor pass from Patrick. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, at least this game we've took the lead while actually having most of the possession, unlike the last game against St Mirren. St Mirren just played their game, so they've now went a game ahead of us like we knew they would. They drew, so they've only went 1 point ahead. So if we win our game in hand over them, then we will have a nice couple of points above them. I was going to get ready to make a sub. I'll wait till this corner's been taken. Feeney to deliver. I always thought he was right-footed, but he's left-footed. Oh! That should have been a goal. The commentator thing at the bottom was right. That looked harder to miss than it was to score. But he done it. Mwanga, that was a tap-in, and he missed it. I'm going to bring on Villa for Patrick. Dag has to stay on. I really don't have an option just now. At least bringing on Villa gives us another 6-foot-plus player for defending and attacking set pieces. It's 1-1. David Breslin, centre-half that I have pulled out of signing last season, has equalised. It's poor defending that's cost us on that one. But we can't let our heads drop. There's still plenty of time to take the lead again. Kane. Syed. I don't know why he didn't go forward with that. He's not on defend. He is on support. Jan. Feeney. It's going to go to VAR. I think he's off. That's why I'm not celebrating. I think he's off. Go on. And just like that, Feeney puts us back in the lead. And it's Villa who's just come on as a sub. Gets it to Jan, who just plays it in for Feeney. That's Jan's second assist of the game. This is going to be tight. It is. It's not tight. It is. He is onside. There's not really much to bite on that one. I'll tell you what, Jan hasn't scored a great deal this season, okay? He's scored 4 goals in 21 appearances. I don't think that's updated for this game. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. But that's 6 goal involvements in that time. So it's like a goal involvement every 4 or 5 games. It's not amazing, don't get me wrong. But as a guy not playing his natural position, that's not bad. It does kind of give me a bit of faith to maybe change how we're playing and go for the 2 number 10s. Because I think him and O'Toole playing that little bit deeper could work really well together. McCarthy's having a poor game. Dag is still having a poor game. We might bring on Towler in a minute. Hell, I might even risk Gallagher on that right wing back. Manuel, Kane, Keenan, Kane plays it to Dag, who was in space. Good ball to Jan. He turns. Easy save for the goalkeeper. Right, let's bring on Towler. Let's bring on Gallagher. So any other obvious changes to make just now? Kane is tiring, and I'm going to riskily bring on El Hadoui. Now, the game wanted me to bring on Tynum. I don't want to do that. I'm going to bring on El Hadoui. Gives us a playmaker in that midfield now. should be maybe a bit better on the ball and maybe just help us through the last 10 minutes if we're retaining the ball, not rotating, retaining. It'll definitely help us. Towler gets it to Feeney. Cut it. O'Toole! It's 3. It's 3. Elgin 3, Falkirk 1 in our first ever League Cup final. It is the first major piece of silverware that we have won as a club, he says, with 6 minutes plus added time remaining. But surely we're not going to get caught now. Surely. I'm actually going to make a substitution. Going to bring on Hornby for Jan. Jan's got his 2 assists. Feeney's got his 1 goal. El Hadoui, good ball to Jan. Out to Gallagher. He's going to have to come back on his left foot. El Hadoui, can he put a cross in? No, back to Keenan. Gallagher. Inside to Villa. Doesn't work. Jan picks it up. Jan cuts it across. Feeney. Oh, that should have been 4. That should have been 4. What a performance from my front 3 today, though. Genuinely, what performance. Jan, man of the match, maybe? He's on the 8.6. He actually might have it. 8.5 for Feeney, 8.4 for O'Toole. What those front 3, the 3 that we signed in the summer to be our attacking threat, have just linked up so well together. I think Jan probably has the issue of never being the assist maker, but he is the guy before the assist. Is it pre-assist they call that, I think? You probably find if that was a stat in this game, he'd be pretty high. Because the 3 of them link up so well at times. Mwanga to Towler now. Tries to get inside. It's not going to matter. We're just waiting for that final whistle. Come on. Our first major trophy as Elgin manager of all of the possible competitions that we can win from our time as Elgin manager. There's only 2 we have not won. The Scottish Cup and the Premiership. And we know if we win the Premiership, the whole save is done. But we have won League 2, League 1, Championship, Challenge Cup, and now our 5th different competition we've won in the League Cup. I am delighted. Absolutely delighted. Congratulations, gentlemen. We have just made a very small town very, very happy. £217,000 we got for that, which is fair enough. So the fact that we actually reached I think it was the quarterfinals, we were like 3 or 4 years ahead of schedule for competing for a domestic trophy. The fact that we've won the fucking thing is just, how can that be? So my minimum expectation was quarterfinal. The fact that I've won the thing, they're all 85% happy. How can you not be more than that? Jan, what a performance. Only 38 grand getting paid out, which isn't too bad. Biggest overachiever was Falkirk. I would have had us. Oh, there's the rest of the bonuses. Okay, we still made more money then. But well done. I am genuinely delighted with that. Yeah, there we go. So in 22 appearances, my brain would not work. 22 appearances, 4 goals and 4 assists. Again, it's not amazing. But honestly, is it that bad? What's that? 8 and 22... If it was 7 and 21, it'd be 1 every 3, right? No. Yes. So it's about a goal involvement every 3 games or something from either goal and assist. It's not too bad. Yeah, there goes Feeney. Feeney's only get 9 and 5, so in 25 appearances. Jesus, only scored 4 league goals this season? Jesus. O'Toole's got to be doing pretty well. 8 and 3. Yeah. I'm delighted. Absolutely delighted. Surely that's got to have me as that. Yeah, I am a legend. I'm not just a legend, I am the club legend. Disappointed that I didn't spend the budget. Still baffles me. They're now disappointed I'm playing counter-attacking football. I honestly don't care on that one. You're disappointed that we're not avoiding relegation? Disappointed that the team is currently only on course to achieve a mid-table position. That's... You're unhappy that I'm doing better than the required, but not as happy as you'd like me to be doing? But we're on course to become established? You are genuinely mental, right? There we go. Challenge for Domestic Cup at the end of the 5 years. We've done that. Absolutely mental. They're unhappy we're not doing disappointing, playing entertaining football, counter-attacking football. Sorry, are yous mental? I feel like every one of these things are mental. Anyway, our form has been shit, we know that, doesn't matter. When we're going to come back is the real question. We usually come back for these two games. I think we will. I think we'll just come back for Falkirk and St Johnstone. Just get to this point here, the kind of midway point for us in the season, although it's probably over that. Then decide what we're kind of going to do in January. And then we have a little bit of a break for some reason. Do we always have a January break to begin? I can't remember. We've got a little bit of break. We'll see if we do any transfer business before what looks like a horrific run of games. Aberdeen, Rangers, Kelly, Hearts. Double-header against Celtic in the league for some fucking reason. So we still have 3 team games against Old Firm opposition. 2 against Aberdeen. Hearts. Fucking hell. Okay. We actually have a really tough second half of the season. And if that's our form first half, we generally actually make struggle. Anyway, if you've enjoyed a massive monument today for us, moment even, not monument, we have nothing's been built. But if you have enjoyed this momentous occasion, thumbs up, it does help out the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Champions, campeones.